The world of Little Nightmares has always thrived on the secrets it leaves in the dark. The new Backstage DLC pulls back the curtain on a whole new level of unease. I've uncovered a secret hidden deep within this DLC. It is a secret that not only answers lingering questions from the previous games, but also directly sets up the nightmares waiting for us in Chapter 2 of the DLC. Hey, I'm the globalcherry, your fellow Little Nightmares theorist. Together, let's dive into the deep end of the nowhere and dream, and dream, and dream. Until we sleep anew. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like and subscribe once it's over. If you haven't played Little Nightmares 3 Backstage yet and want to avoid spoilers, this is your official cue to escape my basement. Go on, run. For the rest of you, let's jump in. Our story begins with Lo dreaming about Alone. We know from the base game that Alone is actually an imaginary friend brought to life by Lo's desire for companionship. Yes, I played the game, guys. I knew the ending. But for some reason, someone still had to spoil it for others in the comments of my biggest Little Nightmare short. Rawr! Moving on, in Lo's nightmare, Alone is violently snatched away by the Puppeteer. She is a terrifying new monster that resembles a living mannequin in an elegant dress. The Sounds of Nightmares podcast describes her movements as stiff and mechanical, her hair too shimmery, her lips too wet, and her eyes too glossy to be real. To save Alone, we embark on a perilous journey through the Backstage, playing as either Lo or a new friend named Dime. Dime is a girl wearing a distinctive torchlight hat. When Lo first encounters Dime, she's fleeing from two shadow children. She trips and drops her flashlight remote, but Lo quickly grabs it, flashing a bright light to vaporize the shadows. Dime's light is special because it uncovers hidden handprints and unlocks doors guarded by watchful stone eyes. The architecture here looks like a hidden section of the Carnival, heavily defaced with drawings of the spiral and the omnipotent eye governing this world. As Lo and Dime, we also find tiny beds crammed inside vents and pipes, showing that children have been hiding in the walls for a long time, away from danger. Dime even discovers a functional shower and uses it to give Lo a bath because that boy's feet stank. They also uncovered a lab with experimented caged rats, and the monster experimenting on them cooked. No, literally, he's cooked. Eventually, Dime guides Lo to her sanctuary. It's a room covered in light bulbs, radiating a rare sense of warmth when switched on. It's clear Dime has been surviving here for a while, turning her fear of the dark into a source of comfort, and it wards the shadow children off. When Lo shares his map of the safe home he's searching for and his missing friend, Dime agrees to guide him to Alone. To keep him safe from the blindfolded shadow children ahead, she gives Lo his very own torch hat as they board a cable car into the depths. Beneath the floorboards, Lo and Dime witness the Puppeteer undergoing a horrific makeover. She is utterly obsessed with perfection, using scissors and rusty tools to alter her face. K-beauty treatments do not exist in the Nowhere, so sharp tools will have to do. It's worth it in the end for her if she gets to look like the mannequins around her. As per Noon in the Sounds of Nightmares podcast, the perfect lady found the mannequin's features too perfect. Not only is she fixated on her appearance, she is also interested in collecting the style of others. There is a suit in a dressing room that looks very much like Kin's suit in Little Nightmares 3. Then again, maybe the DLC wants us to think it is. She is so short-tempered that a single rat scuttling past her causes her to freeze it solid with a blinding light emitted from her mouth. No one interrupts her makeover. While lore suggests she is caring towards children and treats them like precious dolls, what she actually does is out of pure malice. We see a portrait of the Puppeteer in her prime, where she used to be truly beautiful. Today, she is literally wearing harvested human skin over her face. When a child crosses her path, she uses her mouth light to paralyze them. The youthful, vibrant children are a harvest for her vanity. She steals their skin, their hair, and their parts to keep herself looking young. To make sure her dolls do not escape, she takes away away the one thing they need to flee, which is their sight. That is why the children trapped here wear heavy bandages over their eyes. They are too terrified and in pain to run, even when left untied. Once she is done stripping a child of their youth, she dumps the hollowed out body into the abyss. While their bodies die, their souls remain trapped as blindfolded shadow children. Some are consumed by rage, attacking anyone they see. Others try to escape completely unaware that they are already dead. I actually found a shadow child panicked, clutching a round key. It did not feel hostile, just terrified. It honestly felt exactly like that ghost children scene from Coraline. The only dolls that she considers worth being perfect by her side is her puppets. She made those puppets at the carnival. She works mechanically to sew clothes and hats for her dear puppets, while fuming because some styles don't fit her vision. Alone almost becomes the next beauty product, but her headgear buys her enough time while she is hooked in the dark room. Look closely at the other captives. Some fans theorize that the girl with the braid being patted by the puppeteer is actually the Raincoat girl from Very Little Nightmares. Her hair matches perfectly, and there is a yellow raincoat hanging on a nearby coat rack. This officially solves a massive mystery regarding how the Raincoat girl got to the nest. Before arriving at the nest, she was captured by the puppeteer, who was likely debating on how to wear her skin. It is not Six's raincoat because that coat was never hers to begin with. After freeing Alone, the three children confront and defeat the puppeteer. With the monster gone, the Raincoat girl seizes her chance to escape, stealing a hot air balloon from the carnival and flying straight towards the nest to kickstart the events of Very Little Nightmares. This timeline placement answers our burning question regarding whether Backstage is a prequel or a sequel.
Ah! Oh, run away!
Because Lo does not have a signature crow mask yet, which Alone actually finds and gifts to him right here, this DLC is firmly a prequel to the main game. Lo and Alone traveled long before this DLC. That's why Alone hugged Lo after reuniting with him. With the puppeteer defeated, Lo and Alone prepare to teleport through a mirror towards a distant lighthouse. Dime hesitates. They urge her to come with, but as the teleportation triggers, the mirror violently shatters. Only Lo and Alone make it out. Dime is left behind, pulled directly into a fractured mirror dimension. Lo's reality warping powers are not fully stable yet, which explains why both girls were reluctant to trust as mirrors. To make matters worse, every mirror Alone exits shatters behind her anyways, but maybe Dime could have been saved if she went in front of Alone. Alone followed Lo through every mirror, except into the final safe home he planned for them. If she had made it through, maybe she'd finally be real, not just imaginary. But the Nowhere has no happy endings. Lo still sits alone in a room, desperately piecing a broken mirror back together in hopes of the friend he cherishes to come through the mirror. Some community theories claim that Dime will mutate into the infamous mirror monster from the comics. Personally, I disagree. The mirror monster is known to warp the shape of children based on their deepest desires, dragging them into the glass, but he cannot leave the mirrors himself. The theory would have made sense if she had mirror powers, but she doesn't. The way I see it, Dime simply wished for an escape route to follow her friends. Instead, her desperation trapped her in a labyrinth of glass where the mirrors multiply every time she flashes her torch. The mirror monster gave her what she wanted without pointing the direction. Dime is not the mirror monster. She is trapped right where the monster hunts. She is either a prisoner or she is about to become his next victim. This is exactly who Lo and Alone will have to face in Chapter 2 of the DLC, which is likely where they will finally acquire the weapons they used in the base game. I knew the ending to this chapter would be beautifully messed up, but honestly, the level design and lore execution here felt even tighter than the base game. What are your thoughts on Dime's fate? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so I can keep feeding you the content you want and keep you safe from entering the Nowhere. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next nightmare. Bye bye!